Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sinumatic, and I normally don't do videos this long, but how are all my sinners doing today? I'm gonna try to get you guys through this whole commentary without making it too boring, and we're gonna actually start off. It's not gonna be any certain topic or anything like that, but we're gonna start off with this question actually. What type of videos, like what length of videos, do you guys enjoy watching the most? I preferably like to get somewhere between 5 to 8 minute gameplays and commentate over them. But I know with zombies, a lot of times, if you play up to this level, you're talking about 7 or 8 hours. And I actually only put up 34 and 35 on this video. But, I would normally split 34 and 35 in half to do two different videos. And I didn't do that this time. I'm just going to talk to you guys for like 35 minutes. So we're going to be talking about a few different things. First, Moon. I know a lot of people didn't happen to like Moon. I think, honestly, and I said this about Shangri-La, and I'm actually happy that I feel like I can say this again. I think that Moon is the best put together map so far. It is completely different to me because you have a lot of different factors. You have a hacking device, you have zero gravity, or some places you have you have gravity, but you can shut it off and have zero gravity if that's what you prefer, blah, blah, blah. So, a lot of variables on this map. Look, I almost, fuck, I jumped down there. We're not even going to talk about that. I was supposed to jump across, but not down there. Anyways, Easter egg is not, to me, is not as difficult as Shangri-La. And the good thing about the Easter egg, when you completely, there's like 2 separate Easter eggs that go together. When you complete the whole thing, all of your teammates have all perks. And you never lose them unless your whole team dies. And what I mean by that is, if you die 5 times and somebody on your team stays alive, every time you come back, you will have those perks. As long as the whole team doesn't die, because of course then the game is over. So, I'm enjoying it. It is still a long game, especially when you're playing with like 4 people. We played with 4 people and it took some hours. I think this might have took about, including the Easter egg, maybe 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours, something like that. It was pretty late. It might have been longer than that, but I know I started streaming at 7 p.m. and we weren't done until 4 a.m. now. I know there was a short little period of time in there when we weren't doing anything, so that factors in also. But okay, so let's talk about some other stuff. Kind of still trying to promote Crazy Steve's page. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, he's in my sub box. It is Crazy Steve Loves You, and that is my alter ego. Some people don't even actually know that is me. But it's a character that I made up. It does not represent me personally or Sinumatic, the page, what you guys know to expect from me. It is kind of like a movie character or a story character that I made up. And he has a completely separate, like way of thinking, way of acting than I normally do. He's most known for trolling people and having like a weird fetish for all the Disney girls like Brenda Song and Selena Gomez and shit like that. And I don't know. You should go check his page out and see what you guys think. And also for my page, I know I've had a few comments. Some people don't like the zombies games, and I'm sorry, but like I don't want to limit myself to just multiplayer. I enjoy zombies, or I wouldn't be playing it. Like, I'm definitely not posting up zombie games because I think it's going to get me more views. And I've been fortunate enough to get a decent amount of views on them. But I upload these zombie games because I love playing it. And a lot of people will tell me they don't care what I'm playing. They just come here to listen to me talk or whatever. So, I mean, I'm going to continue to upload them if it's not your thing. I try to put zombies in the title almost every time to let you know what you're in store to watch. And I plan to keep uploading zombies games. I do plan to get some more multiplayer stuff together soon because I know lately I've been mixing it up a little bit, but a lot of people here are used to more multiplayer stuff. Um, hopefully you guys will, like the change that's coming soon. I mean, it's not going to be a big change, but I do plan on getting Gears of War 3. Only bad thing about that is, guys, I'm going to play the campaign. I don't know about multiplayer. I don't, not really a big third-person shooter player. But I definitely enjoyed the campaign on Gears of War 2 and didn't get to do a Let's Play on that. So I will be doing the Let's Play on Gears of War 3, hopefully. Hopefully I can get all that knocked out and nothing happens to where, I don't finish the series. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish that series. And I'm also getting Battlefield 3. I'm definitely going to try to play the campaign on that and some multiplayer. I don't know how much multiplayer I'm going to play. But I am going to give it a try. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. It was okay. It just couldn't keep my attention for more than, the couple months that I played it. So hopefully Battlefield 3 is a little bit, more of what I'm looking for. And nothing against the game. Battlefield 2 was a great game. It's just not the type of stuff that I like to play. Exactly. But expect some of that. I'm really leaning towards getting, what was it? Skyrim. Possibly getting that. I want to get it. But then again, it's kind of like, I don't know. I did not like Oblivion, I'm not going to lie. I thought the graphics were terrible, and it felt really, to me personally, it felt really clunky when I was moving around and walking. And, that's just my opinion. Skyrim looks amazing, though, and I do like RPGs, so I might pick that up. I'm really also leaning towards here in about 8-9 days picking up Dead Island and giving that a try because, now that I'm into zombies, it's like a whole new realm of zombies. And I heard it's kind of like Dead Rising / zombies, so it makes me want to pick that up. As everybody knows, I'm definitely getting Modern Warfare 3. And I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed now. I think I'm going to get that. I really wish that the campaign was co-op, because I think the campaign is solo. And there is a co-op mode on there, though, I guess, for multiplayer. So I will be probably playing that with my homie Whack4863. Good friend of mine. If you don't know who he is, go check out his YouTube page. Other than that, I think that is it. I think that is all the games I'm getting for the rest of the year that I know of. If there's anything that you think that I should pick up, let me know. I'll look into it. I know a few people have said something about Rage, and I still haven't really got to look into it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to come out. I might go rent it, and if I like it, I might keep it. So even if I just rent it and decide it's something I'm not going to get, I will play it that whole day and capture, pretty much everything I play. So there will be some videos on it. I don't even know when that comes out. But yeah, we've only been talking for 8 minutes. My bad, I mean a gummy worm, I don't know if you can hear it. But, yeah, 34 minutes is a long ass time to talk. Especially when you haven't, I didn't really even think about topics to discuss or anything like that. Kind of just winging it. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I'm going to post a video up. I know people have done it, but, for the guys that come and watch all my videos, I am going to post a video up of me doing parts of the Easter egg on here. Try to get it in as much order as I can. And, I don't know if I'm going to talk over it. I'm not going to explain the Easter egg. If anything else, I will link you to a step-by-step tutorial where you can just read it. It's really not that hard. A little time consuming, but not that hard. Definitely to me easier than the Shangri-La Easter egg was. And I wanted to point that out about the Easter egg real quick. I am pretty sure, because I've heard a lot of rumors flying around about it. You do not have to have the Moon and Shangri-La Easter eggs to do this Easter egg and get credit and get all the perks. Baby Loco is one of the guys that's been on my friends list for a long time. We barely ever played together. And he got to level 46 on this map. And he hit me up. And we were talking about it. And he said they did the Easter egg. And that's what helped him get to that level. And that none of his friends had both the Shangri-La and Call of the Dead Easter eggs. So, therefore, and he still doesn't have them. And we did it with him. on this go around, and I got the achievement. So I don't know. I don't think you have to have those. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty positive that, I know 4 guys that went in without them and got the achievement still and got the 8 perks and all that shit. What else can I talk about this map? Oh, a lot of people have been asking me in the live stream. And let me shout out the live stream. Go check it out. Sinumatic at Twitch or Justin TV. I stream almost every day for at least 3 to 5 hours. And when I'm not going to school, I actually stream for, a lot of times, 8 to 15 hours a day. But that won't be till summertime again. But anyways, a lot of people in the stream have been asking me about the new perk. And it is the second perk for what you're looking at. It is called Mule Kick. And it costs $4,000. And basically what that does is if you buy it, you can have your 2 guns. And then you can go either hit the box or grab a gun off the wall and have 3 guns. Upside to that, ammo for a longer amount of time because you can always keep that AK-7. Here's what I would advise. You get that AK-74U off the wall, and you keep it no matter what rounds you get to. Because that is a point making, which you don't really need points because you're going to have all your perks, but it'll give you points to hit the box. That is a point making weapon, and you can actually hack the box, hack the wall, to where after you upgrade to your 7.4U, you can get the upgraded ammo for 600 points, just like you would the normal ammo. And it takes about 15, 20, depending on your accuracy, I'd say 15 to 30 bullets to kill a zombie at level 34. Not that bad, though, considering it's only $600 for ammo, and you definitely make that off killing 1 or 2 zombies. What else? Oh, downside to doing that. If you hack the wall, and one of your teammates does not have a Pack-a-Punch AK-74U, they will not be able to buy the ammo. So, it is a good thing to have your whole team buy a Pack-a-Punch AK-74U before you hack that wall. Downsides to Mule Kick is there's no way to really switch your guns faster. So if you have 1 emergency weapon and 2 money-making weapons and you didn't buy them in a certain order, then you will have to switch through 2 guns to get your emergency weapon, which is kind of bad. Can put you in some bad situations. I'm actually running right now, and the bad thing about what I'm running is ammo, of course, but I am running right now a ray gun, I think, a 7.4U, and Mustang and Sally's. Mustang and Sally's are the best emergency weapons on any map, as long as there's flopper. But they don't have a lot of ammo. So that's something you want to look at when you're getting your weapons. Something that's not going to run out of ammo. And try to get 2 emergency weapons, I would say, because you don't want to run out of ammo on your emergency weapon and not have any. Another thing I want to point out about this map, the Gersh devices. They're still great, but they have a downside to them on this map. If the astronaut, the bad guy, the boss, whatever you want to call him, if the astronaut... Shut up, dog. Good God. If the... Hold on, my dog. My dog is over here by the door. If the astronaut is on the map and you throw a Gersh device, it will glitch him and he will run backwards on the map and basically run into you at like fucking super fast speed and rip your mask off and teleport you. Now with the Easter egg, he doesn't take a perk, so you're good on that. You keep your perks and everything, but he might spawn you in a spot that you don't want to be at. So, you gotta watch out for that. I would say at all times, when he spawns in, go ahead and kill him. It takes a shit ton of ammo. But I've noticed the best weapon to kill him is ray guns. Because, like, I could use this 7.4U right now. I could probably go through all the ammo, buy it again off the wall, go through all the ammo again and still not kill him. But actually, the best bet for not getting screwed over by him is just go ahead and kill him every time you see him. I don't know. I'm only at 14 minutes. Good God. Good thing I'm doing this all in one take, though. I really wish I could have did a Q&A or something, but every time I try to do a Q&A, Nobody sends in questions. I guess nobody wants to know shit about Sinumatic. God damn it. But, you know, I would like to do one day. Unfortunately, I don't think that it's either I don't have enough subscribers to get a good Q&A together, or it could even possibly be that I live stream so much and talk to you guys so much that there ain't shit you need to know. Who knows? I guess I'm going to take a little time out and talk about my channel a little bit. I'm going on 13,500 subs right now as we speak. The last 500 subs I've gained have been really far and in between, and I have noticed that I am losing a lot of views. Like, I was in a building phase to where I was getting about, well, I started out getting about, at one point in time, getting about 1,000 views per video, and then I slowly was working that up, and I got to where I was almost getting 1,500 to 2,000 views every video. And lately, that has declined badly. I have 3 videos up right now that haven't even broke 1,000 views yet, and they've been up for 3, 4, 5 days. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully, it's not something that I'm doing wrong. No one has really said anything, so I don't think that it's anything I'm doing wrong. But also, there's a lot of problems on YouTube. Like, I can go look at my video stats, and I mostly look at my video stats just to see, like, how many people view my page on a daily basis and things like that. But even the video stats lately, it said that I had 0 views one day, 3,400 views on my page the next day, and then 0 again for like 4 days straight. I don't know what the hell that is. That is not me. That is something wrong with YouTube. Because I know for a fact that I get at least 4 or 5 comments a day on my page. I get comments in the actual channel comment thing down on the front of my page. So I know that those figures aren't correct. But I don't know what to do about fixing them. What else can I talk about though? Like I said, I'm playing with my boy, Baby Loco. Shout out to Deadly Spade 2, or Mr. Spade. We were playing with him, and unfortunately, he lagged out of the game. And it was kind of sucked, you know. It sucked that he didn't get as high as we did. But, you know, as in a time frame thing, it actually kind of helped because those last couple rounds went a little quicker with only 3 people. But you know, it is what it is. And then Baby Loco, like I said, at the time of this video, or well, the day before this video was done, he was number 5 in the world on this map at 46. And it definitely was legit. I seen, you know, his stats and all that. It wasn't, you know, one of them hacking fuckers that come in there and hack the lobby and make it to where it shows they got to some ridiculous round that's not even achievable. So this map, it is definitely achievable to get high rounds. He's got videos up, but he doesn't have a HD PVR. He's only got, I think he's actually recording off a Dazzle and an iPhone. So you can still go check him out though. And then the last person that was playing was Whack4863. And I don't even really know what else I can say about that dude. That dude has done, like, helped me out and did shit that no one else would do. Not wanting anything in return, you know what I mean? Just doing it because that's what we're supposed to do. Like, I've always been like that. I try to help people out. And, you know, anytime we can help each other out in this big internet shit like YouTube and live streaming and all that is great. But sometimes people need help and you don't need nothing from them. And me and, you know I'm that type of person, and Josh is that type of person that if you need some help, but he doesn't need anything that you have to offer, and he's a friend of yours, he's still going to help. Regardless of whether he's ever going to get his favor returned or whatever. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Like, of course we can't help everybody, but if you feel like you talk to someone on a regular basis and, you know, it's not just you bugging them, like you guys hit each other up, you're on a friend level, it should never be about, well, I'll do that for you, what are you going to do for me type shit. It's more, you know, hey, you need something, I got you. And if I need something, hopefully, you know, I'm going to assume you're going to do the same for me. And, yeah, he's helped me a lot. And, I mean, you guys might think that sounds crazy, considering he has, like, right around 2,000 subs and I have 13,000 subs, but that's just what I'm saying. It's not about who's the bigger YouTuber, none of that kind of stuff. It's about, you know, if you like this person and you want to help him out, there should be no questions asked. You just help him out, and that's it. I'm gonna get off that subject, and I'm trying to think of something else I want to talk about, and it really sucks because I feel like I've done said so much different stuff that I'm like, wow, like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about at the moment currently. I know a few of you have asked me about school. Let's talk about that. We'll talk about school for a little bit because some of you guys were actually asking about how I was doing in school. Well, math so far, I have 2 weeks worth of homework done because I remember it from last semester. So it was pretty easy to do. But I'm getting ready to get into that shit that screwed up my whole year of math. Probably next month, into next month. Hopefully this time I can get some help and actually learn how to do some of the stuff that I don't know how to do. Other than that, it's going pretty good right now. My English composition class, I really haven't done anything in there yet, but when I go in there Wednesday, which is, today is Monday, we're going to do an in-class writing. Now, I know what I'm supposed to write about and all that, blah, 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 but I'm not allowed to write the paper until I get to class. So, hopefully that turns out okay. That class also, she said, is going to be pretty easy, but she said towards the end of the year it is going to get pretty hard. So, you know, as of right now, there's really not a lot to update because, you know, my online class, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I thought that I screwed myself. I did the homework. I did not do all the reading. Like 40 pages that I was supposed to read, I did not read but like 20 of those, I'm not going to lie. And, found out yesterday that I had to do a quiz that was due by midnight, and I just procrastinated on it. So I went to try to read those 40 pages again, and couldn't do it. Just couldn't bring myself to do it. It was a 20 question quiz, all true and false, or A, B, C, and D, blah, blah, blah. Open book test, you could look at your book, but, you know, scouring through 40 pages to find 20 answers is kind of time-consuming. And you have a time limit on how long you can use to answer the questions. So what I did was, I looked up about the first 4 questions. Still got one of them wrong. And then I did, you know, the guessing game. And I ended up getting 15 out of 20, which I know back in high school and middle school, 15 out of 20 didn't sound terrible. But when you're dealing with this shit at these community colleges, it is a high C, but your grade is really fucked up the way they do it, because that's fine, but I have to step it up because I got to pull some A's in there because I have to have a C to pass. And what happens is, if I get 3 C's in a row, then my grade is still a C. But if I get 2 C's and a D, I'm borderlining on being at a D, which I have to get a C to pass. So my best bet, and the tests are worth the most. The tests are what really get you. And I haven't had, this was a quiz, but when I have to do some kind of test or something in there, I gotta try to get an A, because it not only goes by your grade, but it goes by points. If I get an A on something worth 10 points, it's only worth 10 points. But if I get a D on something worth 100 points, then that would be like, say I got a 40%, then that would be 40 points out of 100, which really screws you at the end of the year. But anyways, that's kind of an update on my school. Now in October, I do have a hybrid class, and that's where they take 16 weeks worth of work and cram it into 8 weeks. I was told by my advisor that, you know, this class was not very hard, so it was definitely, you know, easy as long as I kept up with my homework. The only problem that I foresee coming with that is that this class starts right when my other classes are going to be getting harder, so might get me there for about a month or two. I might be here crying to you guys about how I'm struggling in school and I'm such a bad guy because I didn't keep up on my homework. But hopefully in 2 months from now, I'm going to be making a video talking about, guys, I'm halfway through fucking school or this semester and I'm doing great, because that is the goal. And I just need to stop procrastinating. It's not like I'm putting off doing my schoolwork to go do some other bullshit that I shouldn't be doing. It's more or less the fact of reading. I can read pretty good. You know, I'm a good reader. I just don't like to read. And I have this big problem that if I sit down, I can sit down right now in an hour and probably read, like, you know, those little novel books or whatever that they used to give you in school to read that were like 200-300 pages. I could probably sit down right now and read you one of those in an hour and a half. But I would not remember one thing that book was about when it was over. So my memory when it comes to reading and remembering shit, not very good. And that's going to be one of my downfalls and something that I have to keep improving on, because, you know, at least till I get through school, because I don't plan on having a job where I have to read and read and read. I hate to read. I'm the kind of guy that if you say, oh, the book's better, I say, yeah, but I can watch the movie in an hour and a half, get visual enjoyment out of it, and be done with it. A book, it takes me, you know, some of these big movies that they have books before the movie comes out, the book's like 600 pages, 700 pages, and those are big pages, not regular little books. They're like big-ass pages, and they take fucking weeks to a month to read. And honestly, like, the only audio... or not, well, I don't guess audio. The only stimulation that I get out of reading is very short stuff that I want to know about, and I don't know, like, I just don't get any excitement out of reading stuff. Like, reading a book does not excite me, and, you know, I'm not down on reading books. I know plenty of people that enjoy reading books, and hey, you know, they're one step ahead of me, because it makes that easier for them to do their homework and all that kind of stuff. And just want to update you guys, I have made it through 27 minutes. Have you made it through 27 minutes of randomness? Make sure whatever the comment, if you leave a comment, you guys know I love comments, right? I love to respond to, like, people's questions and things like that in the comment section. I love to see your comments. That lets me know you viewed my video. And no matter whether you're leaving a question or just a comment or whatever, if you have made it through this 27 minutes of topic after topic, let me know in the comments. And that is another thing that you guys can comment for me. Do you mind longer videos sometimes? Not all the time, trust me. I'm not going to sit here for 30-40 minutes and talk. Like live streaming, I can live stream for 15 hours. And I don't have to continuously talk. But this thing, I'm having to, you know, I don't want to lose your attention, so I'm having to keep going and going and going and going. But, yeah, let me know. And also, like my other question earlier in the video was, what kind of videos do you actually prefer commentary-wise? Like, I have some 3-minute videos that I'm going to post as kind of like quick updates, maybe a topic on them. But normally, like I said, 5 to 8, maybe 10-minute videos. That's what I like to do, because I like to get in, talk to you guys about whatever it is, and then move on to another video. I feel it's more effective that way. I know a lot of times I have a short attention span, and I know a lot of you guys might have a short attention span. And my goal with YouTube is to entertain you from the beginning to the end of the video, however long that video is. That is my main goal. Hopefully I'm doing a good job of that. I'm not one of those dickheads that say, hey, I'm the greatest motherfucker alive. Like, I know that all of this commentating stuff is an acquired taste. That's why some people think, you know, Pwn Star for Hire is the greatest commentator ever. And you got the next guy that said, I seen one of his vids, didn't care for it, never subscribed, don't really know what he's about. But, you know, like someone like me, I love Pwn Star shit, because I feel like he's, you know, a funny guy. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He is entertaining to me in his videos, and that's what it's all about. Like, but let's do a contrast. My homie, the cool black guy, I think he's a funny guy. I think they have two totally different styles of commentating. I love both of their videos. They entertain me in different ways. I like Woody's Gamertag because even if Woody's not talking about shit for some reason, and it ain't because everybody says he's an old motherfucker, the way that he speaks and his voice, it almost makes him sound like he's a wise old man. As in, he could be talking about jack fucking shit, and you'd still listen and thinking that you're going to gain some kind of knowledge or wisdom out of the commentary. So, you know, what kind of commentator am I? I don't really know. I don't think that any of these guys actually know what kind of commentator they are. They're just people that like to entertain people, and they do what they do. And they might even get mad that I'm labeling us as, different types of commentators. But, I don't really know what kind of commentator I am. I try to encompass the whole entertainment scheme of the thing. Like, I want to be I try to be the guy that, sometimes might make you laugh, sometimes might make you think a little bit. I try to make people emotional sometimes, and when I say that, I don't mean I'm trying to make you guys cry. We don't want to cry. But, I try to make you think about things that have to do with your life sometimes, and to me personally, like, that strikes emotions inside of me. Like, let me point that out in case none of you guys have watched those. They're called Music Is My Life. I was grabbing a beat that I felt was an emotional type of beat, and then I would basically talk about something that beat put the emotion in me, because beats trigger emotions in me too. Like, you play a sad beat for me, it will make me feel sad, or make me think about things that make me feel sad, or things that have happened in the past that have made me sad. And that's pretty much what I was doing with that. And one day, I will sit down and do another one. It's really just a matter of how many things can you talk about that are emotional. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I like doing that. And I really want to try to bring the people that have been watching my my videos faithfully, and the new people that come along, all the guys that don't watch my videos at all, that are subscribed to me, I wish you would just unsubscribe. If you don't watch none of my videos, because I really don't want dead subs. Like, I want to be able to look at my sub count and say, that's how many people I have that actually watch my videos and enjoy the content. But for all the guys right now that are actually physically viewing my videos, not every single, you don't have to watch every single video, but, the guys that are watching the majority of my videos, I want to make sure I keep you guys entertained, that I'm giving you guys everything that you want to get when you come to my page. And I'm always up for suggestions. Like, if there's some stuff that you guys want to hear about, I'm not going to say, hey, leave in the comments what you want to hear about and you're going to get that. But, I do actually read all the comments. So if you're saying, if 30 guys say, you know what, we really, really want to hear, some advice about this, or what are your thoughts about this, or whatever it may be, I'm not going to go by just if 30 people, agree. What I'll do is, when I look through the comments, I'll say either that's something that, yeah, I really want to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now, that someone brought it up to my attention. Or even if it's not something I necessarily want to tackle, but enough people, bring it up, then to me, that's my job to tell you what my thoughts, views, opinions, and all that kind of stuff are. So, I might do that. And, I don't know. Hopefully I don't see a billion comments that say first in this video. I see comments that actually have some kind of, critique or opinion or question or something like that. And I'm about to get out of here. So the last thing I'm going to talk about, and you guys can take this however you would like. I would hope that you wouldn't get offended by it, because some people actually get mad when people ask this. I would really ask if you guys could favorite and like my videos if you really like my videos. And I'm going to tell you guys why everyone asked for this. It's not all about getting on the front page of YouTube or anything like that. When you like and favorite a video, it lets all of your subscribers know that you watched my video and liked it and favorited it. And basically, that might draw in new traffic. And that's what it's all about, is building on YouTube. So I can tell you guys right now, when I do come to one of you guys' page and watch a video, I normally like it and favorite it automatically. And I've had people actually hit me back and say, yo, Sinematics, thanks for liking and favoriting the video. I got 70 extra views on it or whatever. And that is why people ask you to like and favorite their videos. Because it does spread the word around. It makes that video a little more trending. But it does not, definitely not guarantee anybody. I'm never getting on the front page until I get like 20,000 times the subs I have now. Anyways, we died at 35. Real quick, I went 22 downs, 31 revives. I was going for lead headshots, did not get it. But we will be doing this shit again, son. Peace!